You are listening to a Daydreamers podcast, and we are the Daydreamers. I am Erin.
I am K'Shana.
And she's forever messing up right before we start. And a Daydreamers podcast is a reminder to do what makes you happy.
I had to sneeze.
Right. And I'm solo today. And if you're watching, you see what I'm talking about. Because K'Shana has homework. She has statistics. So I'm cheering by myself today.
Government. I'm learning to rule the world. Salud. You know, because y'all know I'm bilingual, so like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo soy aquí. All of that.
So do you talk to anybody in Spanish?
Todo. Sí.
You have conversations with people in Spanish?
Actually, no es verdad. I do not.
Do you find yourself watching Spanish soap operas?
I did prior to even taking it. Let me tell you something. And they took it off of Netflix unless they put it back on, and I just don't know about it. But there's a telenovela about Celia Cruz's life.
Celia Cruz.
Yes,
Why do
and
I know
it's
this
all
name?
because Celia, you know, tiene tambo. No?
I know this name.
Life is un Carnival, all of that.
I'm sure I know who you're talking about.
No, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Azúcar. She says azúcar. Yeah, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's wow. We're breaking things. Sorry.
Didn't I give you a slinky to mess with?
No, Zipporah took it. She said it was hers, and it was fine, and I respected it. She literally walked up. She said, "Mine." I said, "Okay, you right about it." I was just trying to put my phone back up, and it happened.
You need something to diddle with.
But yeah, today is a day, and Erin has been awake for way longer than she should have been.
Let me tell you something. If you've been a long time listener of a Daydreamers podcast, you know that I try to be transparent. As transparent as I'm willing to be. I'll say that. Because some things everybody don't even know everything. But I'm going to just tell you this. I've been up since 2:30.
You are moist.
Why
are you wet?
She wet where on her butt?
Oh, no, like on the front. I think she's
juice. From her juice. Okay. Zipporah just came in the room and then she just left. But I am tired. I've been up since 2:30 this morning. Right now we are recording at 1:51 p.m. And I was trying to plug in my phone charger to my phone, and I had the wrong ends. I have been walking backwards. I need a nap desperately. So because I love y'all and because I love what I do, I was like, we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something because I just really love this. I just won't feel right if I don't record. But this ain't finna be no long show. If it is, just because it just got that way. But we're here. And also my mom and my niece are here. So you'll hear some additional stuff in a bit. Like Zipporah's giggling right now. It's because she's being chased by my niece.
Well,
so.
Who doesn't love to hear that tiny sound of laughter from a tiny person? That is so cute.
So yeah.
Meanwhile, Erin's like, this is wine in my cup.
So,
like, yo. Woo,
Zipporah. Calm down.
She almost busted it.
Thank you, baby. Calm down, okay? She almost took herself out.
She did.
She going back in the other side, mama. Y'all, mama got some new hair. And she over here acting like she Beyonce. She been swinging it and everything. It is cute,
Beyonce.
Though. She got her some blonde, knotless braids. I was like, okay, sexy.
They cute, too.
Very.
She said...
So anyway, a Daydreamers podcast is a reminder to do what makes you happy, y'all. So K'Shana, what has got your head in the clouds this week?
This makes me happy.
What?
This is amazing. Like, I'm having the best of times.
My mom, Zipporah's running around. My mom is on the floor, crawling, trying to catch Zipporah.
And Zipporah is evasive. She's tactical. She's smart. No, thank you. I appreciate that. She tries to give me apples and... She's just very cute, and I think that this may be the highlight of my week.
Oh, well, I'm happy you found your highlight is with the Gladney Davenport family.
Yeah.
Because you family now. Because, like, I really be putting, like, I put your activities in my day planner.
I got some other highlights. Okay, so it's all today. It's all today.
Okay.
Right, so... Boom. Right before I came here, guess what? Piece of my Halloween costume came in the mail. Why? Because if y'all didn't know, you about to find out now. I'm very serious about Halloween.
I'm very serious about, I'm here for the party. I'm all about a good party, I'm
very serious about my costume.
I'm not, I want to be that serious about my costume.
No, you don't. It's expensive. And this ain't even as expensive as it can get. It's just that I don't make I would like to make. I want to raise, but look, and if I had more, I would definitely do more.
Well, see, like K'Shana really picked out. She picked out my costume last year and Zipporah's costume last year, and this year I'm gonna need you to do the same.
All right, I got y'all. It's gonna be great.
All right, okay.
I'm excited, but the thing is, like, you know,
I was great.
I gotta piece my costume out because, like, you gotta get it in pieces because you can't just get a costume in a pack and be like, boom, that's my costume. Can't do that.
No,
you gotta get accessories,
right,
accoutrements that again don't come with that costume because what you don't want is somebody else to have your costume, and that way, if they are the same person as you, you'll still be better. Like, you will be different. Like, you know, it'll be different. It won't be the same thing. But anyway, yeah, it's September. Yeah, I started ordering my Halloween stuff in August. Don't worry about that. Just know.
There's nothing wrong with that. Do you and do what makes you happy. Okay.
Ask me where I'm going.
Where you going?
I don't know. Because we are not, BCC is not having a Halloween party. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm just getting my costume because it's Halloween and it's like one of my favorite times of year. I guess, yeah, the second thing is, y'all, you know, this is in no particular order and something that hasn't happened yet. Someone's coming into town today, which is awesome.
We're excited.
I'm super excited.
Are you basically telling me you're going to be ghost for the next couple of days?
Yes.
Okay. I can respect that.
Yes. I will cease to exist to everybody.
You going to come up from there in like 4 days like, oh, girl, what time is it?
What was I?
What were we talking about?
I'm dehydrated. Anyway, look. But y'all, yeah, great things. So how about you?
Girl, my head is so foggy because I'm just so tired. Because I just been up, but I didn't get a chance to get a nap. I was trying to get a nap in today, but like, I just, you know, just got up early to do some cleaning around. I planned on actually cleaning last night because, like I said, my mother is here and she's been to my house several times and more, so it ain't spotless anymore, but I still want my house to be, you know.
It's clean enough for repeat guests. I know what you mean. Like, there's a different type of clean.
And so yeah, like I wanted to clean, and then also it just was time for a weekly cleaning. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to do some things last night, but somehow what happened? Zipporah was going to sleep, and I got my briefcase and whatnot to go do my work or my podcast work while I'm in her room. But she fell asleep on Larry's chest on the couch. I was like, okay, we're moving this to our bedroom. Well, when I got to our bedroom, she latched around my neck and was like, no. She forced me to like lay there with her, which I fell asleep. So yeah, anyway, all that to say, I got up really early. I woke up at 2 something. And so since I didn't fall back to sleep after I went to the bathroom, I was like, let me just go ahead and get up, do a couple things or whatever. And then like, I'll come back like probably in an hour, like sleep will probably hit me again. I'll be like, let me go to sleep. Well, it never did. Which was fine, but I thought I was gonna be able to get a nap, and it just never came. So all that to say, what's got my head in the clouds is me.
And sleep deprivation.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff going on, you know, that I've been thinking about and whatnot, and whether it's good or bad or progressive or regressive. Is that a word? Regressive?
It's today. Yes.
Okay, so you know, I'm sure there is, but like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm tired as a motherfucker.
That's a word.
Okay,
past life regression.
It's just like I just need a good nap. But I will say this:
take it, it's gonna be everything.
It's gonna be so hard, and I don't want to take. Now I don't want to because today's my anniversary. 6 years in this thing. 6 years in this thing. 6 years in this thing. Ooh, bitch! Turn around. Let me show you what Larry got me for our anniversary.
What?
Look in that box, girl. So I left the paper. The paper is beautiful. Okay, paper is beautiful. Larry went to Dillard's, got it professionally wrapped. He told me it cost him $8.99.
Needed you to know.
Okay, I said I'm special. You got to wrap at Dillard's.
I'm Banner Black.
Okay, so K'Shana is opening up my box that I've already opened, but I need you to see it, girl, and hold it up, child. Hold it up.
Girl, please.
You see it, right? Get in the mic.
This is not
Get in the mic.
Erin, if this is not the most Erin bag I've ever seen in my entire life. If this is not the most Erin bag
My
I
baby
have
love
ever
me.
seen in my entire y'all, this is so he knows you.
He knows me.
He knows you. Look at this.
He knows me. And shout out to my girl Sharice. Because if don't nobody have my back, it's my motherfucking dog Sharice, okay? Because come to find out, he had been hit her up and was like, what you think about this? What you think about, oh, it's a Brahmin bag, by the way.
Oh, well,
but,
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, and it's all kind of multicolored
Yeah,
and tiger stripe,
it's
okay?
Hot pink
It's hot pink, orange, fuchsia type shit.
Yeah. It is like hot.
And do you look down the middle? It's some little, you see these little pinks that get reflected,
yes.
girl. They kind of iridescent in the light, girl. But yeah, like, so he had been hitting up Sharice, and like, if y'all, like, my husband and Sharice are like best friends, and then my husband and Sharice's husband like best friends, so you know we all like besties. But like hitting her up and was like, what you think about this? What you think about this? What you think about this? And so she was like, hold up, pause. Let me see if I got something. Homegirl went back to like 2021, found a screenshot I sent of that exact bag. And up under the bag, the screenshot or whatever of the bag, I say, oh my God, this gives me chills. So she sent that text that I sent to her back in 2021, March 2021 to Larry.
She's a good friend.
And confirmed that shit. And he was like, boom, I knew I got the right bag. And she was like, yeah, boy, you gotta trust your gut. You already know what to get your girl. And I was like, hell yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's beautiful.
It's very.
So what are y'all gonna do?
I don't know, girl.
It's
college game. Look, okay.
Well, but y'all can you can go on a date.
I mean, like, well, my mom said she was coming down here, talking about her and my niece Aubrey were coming down here to keep Zipporah, so me and Larry can go get a drink because you know, mom wants to get. So I mean, we're gonna do something, but I mean, like, I don't think we have anything planned. He did tell me, okay, so like last year and the pandemic year, he got, our friend is a really good cook. I don't know if I call him chef. He ain't been to culinary school, but like he is a really good
chef. You know,
yeah, okay, yeah. So chef, yeah, all the caterer, yeah. So Big Homie, his name is Big Homie. Okay, so he's always like hard at Big Homie because Big Homie will do this thing where he'll come to your house, your location, and cook like a 2-person meal or however many. But he does like, you know, he'll like, I'll do a romantic dinner for 2, cook it at your place. So Larry has gotten Big Homie to do that for the past 2 anniversaries, which is awesome because Big Homie food tastes so good. And last year's Zipporah was sitting right there in her high chair. And folks was like, well, why didn't you? Oh, we could have watched her. And I was like, y'all, my husband, it's Labor Day weekend. My husband is a beer salesman. So he has to work. Like, he's not off for Labor Day. He's working 7 days a week right now because it's the holiday. He'll have Monday, Labor Day off, but like, he really ain't getting no time off. So I was like, girl, he had to go to work the next day. Like, it's cool. But anyway, we had actually got into it. Well, we didn't get into it. I just was being real about some marital shit, some parenting shit. And like, people talk about, I'm not finna go into because I don't need y'all in my business like that. But just letting you know because it's not coming. But what I will tell you, like I said, I'm as transparent as I'm willing to be. But what I will say is like, people talk about communication in relationships whether it's family, friend, job, marriage. People talk about communication, but when it get down to it, are people really communicating? You know, people always talk about, I'm a grown ass whatever, but then like when some grown ass shit happen, they acting like they in high school. You know what I'm saying? So acting all that like to say, it was just we didn't get into it, but I did voice some things to him that were on my mind and that I needed him to do in a certain way. Like, my husband is the best provider. But I also need you to provide in this area. And if I'm falling short somewhere, let me know. Don't hold that in. Like, let me know. Like, now, don't blow up on me months later or when I come to you about something. Like, you know, so that type of stuff. Anyway, so we didn't bump heads, but we did have an in-depth conversation. Which got on his last nerve, but I don't care because I got everything off. I do care, but I also don't care because I got everything off my chest, and I don't feel bad about that. And I'm not going to be made to feel guilty about getting things off my chest that are very important to me and us. All that to say, he canceled the romantic dinner because he was mad. He told me, he was like, yeah, you know, I had got Big Homie to do this and this, but, you know, I canceled it because you had made me mad. And I was like, look, I just said, look. Okay. I just said, okay. You know what? I appreciate the realness. I'm going to say that. I don't know if I'm not even gonna try and figure out like why he say that to me. Was he trying to get this reaction out of me? Was he trying to do this to me? I'm not even doing that shit. I was just like, okay, either way, I'm gonna give me some drinks and we gonna eat good and we gonna kick it. And it's like, I didn't realize when we got married that it was college, the game day opening weekend and stuff. So more than likely, like, we'll end up at some place with a TV. That's fine. I don't care as long as we're there together, because I'm all about hanging out anyway. Like, I don't care. And I even told him, like, when I realized what this weekend was, besides our anniversary, I was just like, you can go to any college game you want to go to. I'm just going with you.
Y'all going to brunch tomorrow?
Girl, you know Larry got to work. It's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Today is.
You literally just said that. Oh wow, it's so pretty.
Somebody got a pinwheel in my face.
It's so pretty. Oh, she wants it back.
Let's go. Blow the pinwheel. So, I want to go to brunch, but like, my mom and my niece are here, so I don't know what time. They'll probably hang out for a while. I don't know. I'll call you. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's that. Today's the anniversary and everything. What was my point? Oh, my anniversary gift was on point. I got Larry some really good stuff too. He's a very big Tom Brady fan and a Patriots fan. So I went on Fanatics, hooked my baby up with some gear, you know. Zipporah got him a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt from Hot Topic.
That's so cute.
From your store. And how about I was all up in Hot Topic like, ooh, I'm going to come back for that shirt. Ooh, it's a Sailor Moon t-shirt on clearance. What size is that? It's not my size. Like, I was always a Spencer's chick. I wasn't a Hot Topic chick.
That's because you...
Because I what? No, you can say it. They in the other room.
That's because you nasty.
Oh.
Yeah.
You nasty.
Yeah,
you
I was
are.
in both of them.
Okay.
That's not the point. That wasn't judgment.
I was
just
Spencer's for the graphic tees. I wasn't in the back corner to the left, on the right, turn around, go behind there.
You see them exact directions? You see.
But yeah, so, but yeah, Zipporah got him a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt, and I got him one of the new Valentino colognes. He liked to smell good, and I like him smelling good, so. There's a new one. There's a pink one and a yellow one. I got him the yellow one. But what's funny is he was like, oh, you know, I was looking at the pink one. I was like, dang. I said it was between the yellow and the pink. But I ended up getting the yellow. But I mean, like, his birthday's in like 2 weeks. So I'm just probably go back and get him the pink one to go along with his other birthday gifts.
Let me tell you something.
What happened?
Fragrance.
Yes.
Makes a difference.
Does.
Fragrance makes a giant difference. Fragrance can make you fine. Well, not all the way fine, but like it make you
ugly dude.
It's like a filter.
Let him dress nice and smell good. Boys, like I'm talking to what's that little yellow boy that used to be on Soul Train?
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about. He's an actor.
Shamar Moore.
Yes.
You don't know what he smell like?
Looking, I said, like, let him smell good and dress nice. It's like I'm looking at Shamar Moore. Mm-hmm.
He
I mean, like, he's not necessarily my cup of tea, but you know, he gives fine. Yeah,
he is the Halle Berry.
The Tyson. You know what? It makes you seem like you're looking at Tyson Beckford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like they're the Halle Berry. You know how like the thing is like Halle Berry.
I mean, that's the my thing, but that's the But
exactly. You know, like
right
in black culture,
right?
Halle Berry's the bar. Beyonce's the bar.
I can see Beyonce.
Trina, like Beyonce, like Trina,
like
a okay. Anyway,
yeah, because we got. Look, not only do we have baby ears, but Zipporah can't repeat none of that stuff. My niece is in kindergarten; she can repeat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You are going through it.
Yeah.
They're after you.
Speaking of cologne, I got a present. K'Shana brought me.
Don't tell them about that.
I am. I'm happy, and I'm gonna wear it.
It was a joke.
It was a joke, but I'm wearing it. If you look, peep.
And y'all know where it came from too. It had to either come from one or two places. If you had to guess.
I hope you're watching this on YouTube so you can see what
on YouTube.
I almost said what Zipporah gave me, what K'Shana gave me.
It either came from an individual in a parking lot.
It's perfume in the little rolling bottle that you get at the hair store. And guess what scent it is? Cool water with Type premium body oil.
With type. Well, it's W because it's woman type.
Oh.
It's woman. That's how
it's women. Cool water women type premium body oil. And who has rubbed this all over my wrist? I have rubbed myself down like 5 times already.
Because you got to. Actually, no, them oils last.
They do.
Really do. Y'all, everybody got a neighborhood like Perfume Man. Remember back in the Gap? The Perfume Man also used to sell DVDs.
I didn't live
and
in the
CDs.
hood.
Also
but my beauty shop was. And they used to come in there selling.
Yep. And they got the bootlegs. They got all the Medea plays. And they got the new Carter that just came out. And they got a little boosted mixtape. You know. Like, they had all the stuff. That was back in the days when pirating was just,
it was
and then
premium.
And then his cousin sell purses. And his other cousin, like, he sells shoes. Oh, I don't know what she said, but it was cute. Oh,
she said I love you, or she said something about her shoe. Okay. So speaking of the hair store, my classmate, her name is Cheryl. She posted on her Facebook, and it was like, I don't care. I'm paraphrasing, but the gist was, I don't care how much money I got, I'm gonna always get my earrings, my hoops from the hair store. And I commented, and pearls, hoops and pearls. Boom, you see this? Actually, these earrings right here came from Rainbow. But
hair store earrings, they don't last that long on me.
No, they're not. I mean, they're not intended to. They're like $1.
They like irritate me. Not the fact that they turn, because they gonna turn.
Yeah.
You know they gonna turn.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if there's like a coating or something on it. But like that, once whatever that is wears off, like it starts to like my skin is like, girl, this is cheap. What are you doing? Why have you put this on me?
Because it's cheap.
Get out of here. What is this? Naughty Pine? I'm just kidding. No, this is terrible.
Yeah, but she posted that, and I was like, oh, girl, you are so for real. And I'd be so real. Like, girl, we'll have a nice, cute outfit and be like, let me run up in Rainbow
because you're going to lose them. That's
and
another
give me
thing.
Some earrings. Let me run up in a hair store right quick and give me some pearls.
You're going to lose them. Like these.
It's happening.
These are cheap. But they do okay, and I think they do okay because they're like,
because you got the gauge, yeah,
and so it's not touching my skin. But they turn. I got a spare at the house, still in a pack because they were $1. Like
exactly, you get so like a 4-pack of hoops, all range of sizes, and I'm a big hoop person, so I got all ranges of big to small big. You know, like it's big, and then it's like
the bracelet big,
right, and then it's like the small big.
You gonna always catch Erin in a large hoop and probably a pink or purple lip. And that's gonna be Erin.
Red, fuchsia, purple. Well, like my staple color is actually red, but I do go to the purple, and the fuchsia. I used to do pink, very heavy in college.
Girl, I think we all did.
Very heavy in college.
What an unfortunate time.
But like, girl, some of my best lip colors
with like no liner either. Like just
no. Okay, so some of them came from the hair store. What I wore in college, I think it was Maybelline, and it was a tube, but it was like it was colored though. It wasn't like a liquid color, but the lip gloss was colored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I would be like, lips poked out.
Does anybody remember like I used to? This had me in a chokehold in high school. Beauty Rush by Victoria's Secret, those freaking lip glosses.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that.
Man, me and my cousin, shout out to Sequoia if you ever hear this.
I love that name.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
I knew of another girl. One of my close friend, one of my best friend's little sister's friend, high school friend, name was Sequoia.
I think this is beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Exactly Sequoia, just like the tree.
Love
She's
it.
my favorite cousin. Well, she's my favorite cousin. We grown, y'all be all right. Look. But it was me, her, and her sister Brittany. So it was me, her, and Brittany. We all was like mad close. And like we was just on a beauty rush because it was like, first of all, I came from Victoria's Secret and we low key wasn't supposed to be in there anyway. So like, because all they sell is drawers. I'd never forget. I was in a mall and like I was in high school and I was just, you know how you go, you're gonna go to Pink, you're gonna go. And my stepdaddy was in the mall for some reason, and he saw me, and he made me leave the store.
But I mean, like, how old were you?
I was just not grown. I wasn't allowed to go in there.
That's crazy. But what's crazy is that you weren't allowed to go in there.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to go in there.
That's
my
crazy.
parents were like strict.
But that was unnecessarily
like
strict right there.
I couldn't talk to boys.
Well, that's okay. That's normal. But not being able to go, not being allowed
Not
to
at
go in
my
Victoria's
old
Secret?
age. I wasn't.
How old were you when
Like halfway through 16 years.
oh, but you know what? Okay, this is how I found out.
And that wasn't even dating. That was just, I'm so sorry. That was just having a conversation.
This is how I found out I could have a boyfriend. My mom called this guy that was technically my boyfriend, but I didn't call him that. I was in the 10th grade. He was we went to church together. His name was Raphael. He was real dark skinned.
Raphael sound like that's a fine people name.
Girl, he was the quarterback of Green Oaks High School.
Okay.
And he was active in church.
Wait, Green Oaks? Wait, no.
In Shreveport.
I was about to say, that's different because that's alternative school here.
Oh, no. It was in Shreveport.
And actually, it's not even a school. That's like a juvenile detention center. So I was like, wait a minute.
Girl, do you not know who my mama is? Who? I would not never. But yeah, like we went to church together. He was active in church, and he was the quarterback of Green Oaks High School. His name was Raphael, and I was really into Tyrese. Okay, this is when I really developed my love for the dark skin.
Coke commercial came out.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. I really was into my dark skin, pretty teeth, and he was dark skinned, and he played football. We talked about body types last week.
I already told
y'all.
A set of pretty teeth, like a
white
smile.
teeth at the time. I don't believe he was smoking and stuff. I don't know, but white teeth, very dark, and he played football. And we used to sneak downstairs at church and make out.
I got something to tell you, but I can't say it on the podcast.
Anyway,
we gotta talk.
So I forgot who. It was me, my mom, and somebody else. And clearly Raphael came up or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, Ralphie, that's her boyfriend." And I was like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend." Okay, I can have a boyfriend. So that's how I found out I could have one.
Oh no! And even when I was allowed to talk to them, like let's not play. Now I was sneaking.
Of course.
And talking, not sneaking, like doing anything else. Or
yeah,
anything like that.
I'm not
literally
applying
talking.
that. Yeah.
You know the type of stuff I used to sneak and do?
Regular
this
stuff?
was my version of sneaking. My sneaking was going to Books A Million with my brother to play Pokemon on Saturday because the person of interest would be there. I wasn't into Pokemon because of the person. I already was. Did I just make it lamer?
No,
I don't
you're
know.
awkward. No, we've already established that you are an awkward black girl. You were
that doesn't make you awkward because you like other things.
No,
it's not like awkward.
No. I don't think so. But because you like other things,
that doesn't make you awkward. That's not awkward. That's just
I don't think it is.
You like other things. Awkward is literally awkward, and I am awkward, but not because I like anime. I just like anime, and not just like.
But was like, was the masses of black people at your school?
It was a bunch of black. Yeah, it was a bunch of black people.
Oh, okay.
But it was all the like the black boys like that didn't wear deodorant. They ain't washed real good. You know the ones I'm talking about. They never took their jacket off.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
That always had it zipped up. Yeah, they were.
It was hot.
Okay, so like they might not have been awkward, but they probably would have been considered lame.
They didn't have they were socially awkward. They were awkward.
Okay. Oh.
Like I actually like to think I don't like necessarily. I don't choose.
Actually, K'Shana, like I'm not surprised. Like I could see you being as that undercurrent popular chick.
Like I was cool. I was cool with people or whatever. Yeah. I just didn't like them. You know. So there's a difference.
I know what I'm getting for Christmas because I saw it in Hot Topic.
Like, you know, like
I just confirmed it right now.
I can deal with people. I can be around them. I can do well. I can do public speaking. I can. It doesn't mean I want to. I don't want to. It takes a lot of energy for me. It takes a whole lot. And
I have to make K'Shana.
It exhausts me.
Look, when I did my first live show solo, this is 2020, right before the pandemic, I had K'Shana introduce me because, like, she knew me and she had been on the podcast at least twice by that time. And I was like, K'Shana, just say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, that's all you got to say. You know who I am. You already know what the show's about. And she literally was standing there like it's her Easter speech. And she was like 4 years old and her mama standing on the side with a switch like, you better say.
Well, as you know, as a person who is clinically diagnosed with anxiety, it doesn't have to be rational. Just have anxiety. I don't like it.
I don't think I knew that at the time, but I was like.
But you know now.
I do now. But I was like,
I don't like it.
People, you know who I am.
It's too much unpredictability. I don't like it.
Just say her name is Erin. She has a podcast.
Which is wild because I'm slightly chaotic. So, like, I don't know.
You're chaotic in your own space.
It's a
in your comfort level.
It's a contradiction. But what I was saying was my version of sneaking was going to Books A Million to play, like, to battle Pokemon with my brother. Now, I wasn't by myself. I was with my brother. I was always with someone, with my brother and my cousin, or my other cousin, or it was never just me. But the person would be there. Old boy would be there. Mm-hmm. And that was my version of sneaking. Mm-hmm. Like, I would get in trouble, and then I got in trouble because he was there, and I didn't say he was going to be there. In a public place. That's well lit. At Books A Million. Mm. At Books A Million.
How old were you?
I was at least 16.
Oh.
16. Books A Million. Playing Pokemon cards.
Were you in there getting coffee?
Legit on the floor battling. Like, I was doing it. Like, had my energy cards, you know. Had my Misty deck, you know, my water Pokemon. Yeah. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
No, no, my brother was heavy in Pokemon. And he had, like, cards and, like, binder and all that stuff. Like, no, like, I'm familiar. I don't know, but I'm familiar.
Every now and again, they would give you, and you would trade. You know, that's how you would get your deck up and stuff. And, like, yeah. So, I don't know what happened to my Pokemon cards. They probably worth, like, $1 million now. In somebody's landfill.
I don't know. My brother had my mom got him a binder for his football cards and for his Pokemon cards. He was deep off into both.
I had a lot of holographics.
Cool.
Which were really cool. Like, man,
you still have them?
No, I don't know where they went.
They probably somewhere off in your mama's house.
I gave them to my brother,
like that pool you said you was gonna give me for Zipporah.
I forgot. And now I would say it's about to get cold, but it's not.
It's not gonna get cold, but it's I do.
Just remind me.
Okay.
Remind me.
I'm gonna hit you up after you come up for air.
In 3 days. I'll go get it.
4 days.
I'll get it because I forgot about it. It's just there, it's still sitting there.
I sure could have used it this weekend with them chicks and
yeah, they would have had a good time. A super good time.
Okay, so I know you. Okay, so let me tell you this, girl. I booked Zipporah for her first hair appointment. Okay.
I'm excited for her.
I'm excited too.
It's a little black girl.
You know what? I'm really excited because it's me and my mama. My mama and I were in the beauty shop every 2 weeks. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, now I'm booking me and Zipporah hair appointments for every 8 weeks. Because I'm getting my hair twisted. My locks retwisted every 8 weeks. Her dad, Larry, was like he wanted his baby's hair done. He wanted it to be braided. I don't know how to braid. So he wants it braided and beaded. Because at some point we are going to lock her hair up. So, but, I want her to have that look. Well, not the little girl look. I want her to have all phases of the natural little girl. You know what I'm saying? And like I'll twist her and twist it and have beads all over her head. But like I don't know how to braid. So he was like, he wants this little girl to have, like braided hair. He's like, it don't even have to be like anything like major, some major hairstyle or anything, He was like, he just wants his little girl's hair braided with beads. And I was like, cool, babe, not a problem. But let me tell you something. This chick need a job, okay? Because my hair alone will cost X amount of money. But not her tail. And she better sit there. And she better sit there and get her hair washed. And she better sit there. I'm going to put on Bluey. I'm going to put on Bluey and Spider-Man.
She'll learn. She'll get used to it.
Yeah, and I feel like...
the same way we had to get used to it.
And I feel like, Shakitra is the girl who does our hair.
I just booked my mama appointment
with Shakitra.
With her. And she's really good. And she did really well.
Oh, she did.
Mother, she's very patient. And
like if y'all don't remember, K'Shana's mother requires special attention.
Yeah, because she can't. She has arthritis, and also even just remembering.
Yeah,
to do her hair every day, and we can't go over there every day.
Because you were keeping her hair up for a long time.
Yeah, but I was in the house,
right?
So it was like easier, and I can't even just going over a couple times a week. It still needs to be. Like done, like it has to be detangled all the way, and her hair tangles. Because is she
able to do anything? So like at least put her bonnet on at night.
Girl, no, she's
not able to do none of that.
I got her one. She don't.
What about the satin pillows? How does
she? She doesn't.
She doesn't like that.
She's very like they're people that like they get real sensitive to like temperature and texture.
Well, that's why I was asking like how does she deal with that?
Like just any and everything. It could be like a thing. But she'll go through the motions, like, so the top part would be detangled, but like kind
Mm-hmm.
of like when you was little,
And
know,
you
how
just-
when we first started doing our hair,
Just
we
doing
were like,
this.
I'm finna make a ponytail,
Mhm.
and you would make one, but all in the middle would still be like,
Yeah.
knotted up.
Right.
Oh yeah, so I'm supposed to tell you
What happened?
um,
I'd be so
about-
ready. What happened, girl?
about no, it's not anything like that. It was about hair.
It don't matter. I'm just always like that.
We was talking about hair earlier. I'm gonna tell you how y'all see this if you're on YouTube. Like, I have a widow's peak. Well, when I was little, I didn't like it.
I would have never even noticed that had you not said anything.
Well, I usually
you know what's
have
funny? You
bangs
have a
or-
widow's peak, but mine goes in,
Like-
and yours goes out. Mine, like my hairline goes in at a point.
Somebody said, and I can't even remember who it was. Somebody said something to me about it or something, and I decided I ain't like it no more. So I decided I was gonna shave it off, and so therefore I did.
And you got a whooping?
And let me tell you, when my mama, I'll never forget. I was in the back seat and we was headed to my cousin's house. So excited! You know how fun it is to go to your cousin's house. Y'all
Yes.
finna go have dinner.
Do you not hear?
know.
Do you not hear what's going on in my living room?
That's the best freaking time. It
The
was a
first
weeknight
cousins.
too. It was a weeknight. You got your homework? Yup. We finna go. Everybody having dinner or whatever. So like, I'll never forget. I'm back there. I'm doing my homework, and she goes, "K'Shana," and I go, "Ma'am," and you look up or whatever,
Mhm.
and she looks in that rearview mirror. She said, "Did you cut your hair?"
I cannot see your mom being on. But you know what? I only saw your mom a few times before her.
Yeah.
Everything started happening with her health
Man, I
and
used to
stuff.
be getting my
So
ass
I just can't see your mama just like.
And let me tell
whooping
you,
that
as
ass.
soon
I
as I
can't.
got there, can
you imagine my mama whooping ass?
No.
Girl, my mama tore my ass up when my cousin
No.
Maya cut my hair, talking about she had a vision.
A vision, but the thing is you let her do it.
But see, Maya and me is literally
Both y'all
Zipporah
should-
and my niece Aubrey. Like, they're 4 years apart. Me and Maya are 4 years apart.
Both
Maya's
y'all
older than
need to
me,
be-
and Maya's the oldest. Aubrey's the oldest, and like I was just her little doll. Like
Well,
I was her
wouldn't say
little
beat,
just
but in
play
trouble.
thing.
But you let her, and she probably had a
But I
conversation.
mean, like-
but you let her, and she probably
She
had
probably was like
your mother probably had a conversation,
7, and I was 3. But I remember it, but I don't remember them being. I know we got in trouble, and I know there was a whooping involved. But like I don't remember. So that's what I'm saying. I was.
Well,
little.
yeah, neither one
I
of
might
y'all
have been
was supposed
4,
to,
and she might have been 8.
Neither one of y'all was supposed to be
But
around
yeah,
scissors.
well, she cut my hair, and we got in trouble. We got
and your
whoopings
hair
for
was
that.
cut, so I know your mama was
And my
livid.
mama said Maya was talking about, Mama, what did Maya say when she cut my hair off? She had a vision.
Y'all
I don't
need
know if y'all
that.
heard my mama, but she is 30. It's
She
30,
said-
32 years later or something, and
She
she's
said-
still over here mad.
She said she
She
don't
look
know
like she
what
wanna
she
pop
did, but
me
she
now.
said, "Girl, no."
I don't remember exactly what happened, but I do have like memories of the incident. And like we was sitting in my Uncle Alvin room. I feel like we was in Uncle Alvin room, and I'm just looking up. Little Erin is just looking up at the adult, my mom, and I just know it's chaos. But we got whoopings, okay?
Girl, as soon as I got to my auntie them house, after she discovered that, she marched me back in the room where my aunties were. And she said, "Y'all won't believe this." And she proceeds to
Look at this
be
shit.
like, "K'Shana, show them what you did.
How
Tell
old were
them
you?
what you did." And they was like, "Why you do that?" I had to be like 7, 8, something like that.
And I want to
And like,
show me how you tried to explain it to your mama and your
didn't
aunties.
I just started crying because I
you already
knew
knew.
it was over. It wasn't nothing I could do. How you can't lie a haircut away. It's not there. Why you do that? Because I didn't like it. Why? Well, and then also wait. Ooh! I fucked with my eyebrows too.
Oh,
Like-
no, you doing too much.
I don't know what I was doing. I think I was used like I don't know. So like half of one, it wasn't like that was just jacked up. It was just I don't know what.
At the same time, you did your widow's peak and your eyebrows at the same time.
I did. It was just Jesus. Okay.
Stop running.
That's the little socks.
And then it's okay. Mama, will you take Zipporah's socks off? Because she running and sliding.
God, I don't know. It was. I was down bad. It was messed up, and they was just. Oh, that's the thing. She didn't notice the eyebrows until like one of my aunties pointed it out. It was like, and she looked like she messed with her eyebrows too. And I said,
like, "Sure, nobody even asking your ass no. Why you all over here in the conversation? Shit."
Oh God, repressed bad memory.
Bye.
But anyway, yeah, that was the thing. And then I cut my hair another time, but I didn't get in trouble for this because I was like trying to learn to do my hair or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't get the rubber band out. So I cut the rubber band out, but I cut a chunk of my hair out with it. My mama was disappointed and sad, but like, because I had a lot of hair. Mm-hmm. I mean, I still have a lot of hair. But, you know, I don't know. Things happen. You going to lose some hair. Little black girls who are learning how to do their hair, I don't know what they're doing now because everybody wearing wigs. But
like, Davenport would not be wearing a wig.
But like little black girls who like you're a preteen and you learn how to do your little side bang and your back bang, trying to make sure your parts straight.
I always want to put
you're gonna lose
gel in my hair, and my mom would not let me do that. She was just like, "You're not doing that."
I ain't know how to do that. I had to ask my sister. You do my side.
Well, it was just me.
We didn't call it baby hair back then. We call it sideburns. It's like you do.
It was just me though. But like my mom was like, "Don't put all that stuff in your hair."
I used to curl that bang every day. Oh, just the cup. Okay.
What I did do to myself was specific. Where my undercut is now, all that broke off because in middle school I wore my hair in a ponytail every day. Mm. All of it broke off. And so in the 9th grade, I was growing it back out, and I used to wear a track with the glue.
Hey,
I had 2 tracks yes. in the back with the glue. And because I broke my hair off in the back. Oh, speaking of tracks, this just reminds me. I went to go see my dad his last year living in the 9th grade, and I had them tracks. And I remember him being like, "Now, mind you, he was not in my life, so we didn't really know each other. We knew each other, but we didn't know each other. But this was his last year living, and my mom took me up there for spring break. But anyway, my track had slipped. Why this nigga? We in Walmart trying to give me some glue or some shit, right? And this man, I could still see him. Like, he couldn't walk no more. He was in a wheelchair. He had colon cancer. So I just remember us in Walmart and him rolling up behind me. My mama talking about, "What you need?" Like, I guess he figured out what we were talking about. But your track slipped. And I'm just like, "Oh my God!" Oh, and I just walked off. But like, I was so mad back then. But also, like, I'm teenager Erin. Dad won in their life. Talk to them probably like I can count on my hand the amount of times I talked to him in my life at the time, and you know. Now, as a grown woman, like I can look back and I can laugh at that, you know, and I can look at that differently. But the time I was so embarrassed. Your track slipped. You need some good. Your track, like shut the. Oh my fucking God! Like oh my God! I'm in California. Nobody even knows me. I'm in California because that's where he was. But like I just remember that anyway. Also, happy birthday to you, Dad. His birthday was a couple days ago, and this is one of the reasons why I need to go to therapy. It hasn't came up yet, but the dad issues, because I was just like, I ain't telling this motherfucker happy birthday. Like, some days I love him, sometimes I hate him, other days I don't think about him. It's the same as when he was living. But now, today I feel better, and I'm going to wish you a happy heavenly 60th birthday. And I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, if you were here, we'd be doing this and that. I don't do that because I have to live with facts. And so at the time he was not in my life until he was terminally ill. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, we wouldn't be doing this for your 60. I'm not doing that because that's assumptions. That's not real. But still happy birthday to you. And I do love you. All right. And I did not cry. I feel good about this. I feel happy about what I'm saying right now.
Good.
That's good. Happy birthday to you, Dad. Anyway, girls. So, what are you reading, K'Shana?
Girl, the same thing. School stuff.
What about that book? The Yon Love Fix My Life book and the Colleen.
How?
I'm just asking, okay?
When?
I'm just asking.
Quando? Como?
I don't know. Oh, okay. I thought Como was. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm reading. Okay.
What you're listening to?
Reading and reading, i.e., listening on Audible and First of all, Hoopla is giving me problems. Okay, Hoopla I get through my library, but every time I try to rent a book through Hoopla to listen to, like, it's giving me this. Oh, there's been some error. Contact your library. I hope it. You know what? Zipporah has a late fee on her books. I dropped the books off. I just didn't pay for it yet because I put them in the oven. I think that might be what it is. I need to go pay that fee.
That's gonna be
it. But yeah. So Hoopla. What the fuck, Hoopla? But on Audible,
when I say Zipporah is drinking this pretend tea,
and you better, if she come bring you a cup of tea or coffee, you better drink it. Like it's the best damn tea in the world.
Aubrey brought it to me.
Okay. So I finished my Terry McMillan book. I'm taking a break from Terry McMillan. You want to know why? Because you need a credit to read Terry McMillan on Audible, and I'm out of credits. But I read It's Not All Down Here From Here. It's basically just like some older women, 50, 60 plus, and one of them husbands died. One of them ends up having colon cancer. One of them, and she ends up taking her life at the end. It's just that kind of like that second life.
What is up with you and spoilers?
Y'all, ain't nobody finna read this.
You don't know that. What is going on with you? Why did you do that?
Because I didn't think anybody was gonna be reading. It's all down.
But you're telling them about it so they can read it.
Okay, so this is what had happened. It's women. I'm not. My bad. I'm just gonna beep all that out. I'm just gonna put a long beep, okay, over that section. So when you get to this part and you're like, why does she have that long beep?
Erin
like
can't
a
help
couple,
it. She can't
like
help it.
like 5 minutes ago. This is why. So it's a book about these 5 women, I believe, because it's 5 women on the cover, and they're all like over the hill. So they're all like 60, maybe 70. I don't know, 60. I want to say. But, like, they're all going through life-changing events that you would have at the age of 60. So there's, like, I'm not going to say anything, K'Shana. So whether it's health or adult children, just, you know, you've been married for a long time, that type, they're all going through stuff like that. And, I mean, like, it was a nice book to get lost in. I didn't read it because like I was just like, oh, what's this book about? I heard all these things about it. I just read it because I was like, it was a Terry McMillan book and I wanted to get lost in something. So it was good. It wasn't something I would probably pick for myself, like now that I know what it is. But it was still, you know, it was still good to read and stuff like that. And then I read this book, listened to on Audible. And it's called The Secret Lives of Church Ladies. And it's basically...
I've heard about that one.
I like it.
I've heard it was really good.
It's 2 chapters. I'm just going to tell you the chapters that stood out to me. I'm not going to tell you nothing about them. It's the chapter that's called Jael. It's towards the end. And then it's the chapter called, like, Church Ladies or something. But do you know the story of Jael?
First, now you know
it's in the good book. Jael come from the good book.
That's why I don't know.
Okay. Well, Jael come from the good book, and it's good. And even within the chapter, the story of Jael comes out towards the end. But that's a good chapter. And then let me see if I can pull it up without actually like listening to it. I can see the chapters in your library. I don't want to play. I just know. I'm reading a rom-com right now. It's called The Comeback. It's a K-pop rom-com. It's just something to get lost in. It's an Audible original, so I ain't have to use no credit. But it's just something nice to get lost in. Let me see if I can pull up the chapters. Do I have to play it to pull up the chapters? Okay. I really want to get the name of this one. That's why I'm making it play. Hold on.
Girl, I'm tired of my dang self.
Hold up, girl. Wait a minute. Stop. Okay. Oh, Peach Cobbler chapter is good. How to Make Love to a Physicist. That was interesting. Maybe I remember listening to that chapter when I was walking Ragnar. So I don't know how. For some reason, it stands out now that I'm looking at it. But Jael chapter was good. And Instructions for a Married Christian Husband. that was a good chapter. But it's all these different short stories, and it's written by the same person. But it's different short stories of these various peoples and stuff, and just what's going on with them. But it's good. And it's by Disha Filya. And it's narrated by, I've heard this voice before, but I don't know the name. So let me see if it's going to come. It's narrated by Janina Edwards. Mm-hmm. She has a really nice, like, not deep, but like deep raspy, like low raspy. I'm wondering if, let me see if I can Google her. Hold up. Janina Edwards is a voice actress. Where's your face? Have you? No, I've never seen her before. I haven't seen her in any films. She's just a narrator, but I feel like I've heard her voice before. Anyway, that's what I'm reading right now. And you're reading what now? Textbooks? School. Oh, fun. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you haven't started on the other books you talked about last week?
Mm. I can't. I don't have time.
Okay. All right then.
At all.
Anything happening in these streets? Girl, I ain't been paying attention. I've been busy with work and what's happening in these trending streets. You be knowing more than me.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Girl, I've been busy with work.
Statistics.
And baby and husband and pit bull.
I need a tutor. I work full time and go to school full time.
Right.
That's what I do. That's enough.
Tough.
I think.
Okay. You got any?
I'm determined to like not have this frame be a thing anymore.
Let me just move this frame over here. I gave you the slinky.
It's not about that. Like it's me like reaching to do something.
You got any church announcements? Any bulletins?
No. Y'all. Send me a tutor.
Nothing about you.
No.
Okay. Mm-mm. So there's no church announcements, no bulletins. So with that being said, hit us up on our socials. Find me a Love Erin AD at everything on TikTok. Look for my kids. Zippy Loves Ragnar.
Oh, and KHD Studios on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. And I guess my last words for this episode will be. Don't sleep on hair store lip gloss.
Don't do it. Don't sleep on hair store lip pencils. That's my best lip color. When you turn the bottom of it and you put it on, that's what it do.
$1 do you?
Okay. And with that being said,
bye.
And we're still awkward at the end. We're still awkward. That's just, why are we like this?